Welcome to a little bit of Satisfactory. Tonight we are going to be working on our concrete as per we were last time we streamed. So a little recap, we got our concrete, if I can get through here now, all started to be set up over here. So we'll line that up there. That's all ready to rock. So what we'll start with tonight is we will go over on the other side and add in our second and third run of concrete. When we get the three of them over to here, so we have one coming right here from that direction, and I have two coming from over there. Get some music on the go. Excuse me. We'll get some materials lined up. I think we have pretty much everything we need. And we'll just line up a little bit of materials. And then we'll get our concrete line running in. Logistics. Since we have we took apart our iron, we have a lot of iron anything kicking around, so I just have to go through here now and get most of our materials. It's all probably right here at my fingertips. Doesn't have any concrete in it. We'll have to go fish a little bit of concrete over here. So for right now, we'll leave our one lonely concrete plant running. But how it's going to work in the future is that's going to come out of there because it goes up to the upper platform. So, if you remember from earlier streams, I had a bunch of iron here that I took apart because it has to go up on this platform. But for right now, we're just heading over towards here because we have a line of concrete that comes from way over there up to here. So then we're going to start here now with a run of concrete. Here out of the way. Down towards our we'll just run it along here one step at a time. I'm trying to run it half high so that if I want to drive a truck or something through here, I might be able to. Or at least walk around. Walk around, you can walk right underneath it. And I also then will run so I'm mostly right now just using this as a measuring tool to measure off roughly where the supports have to go. Run the belt out as far as it'll go, and then when it tells me it's too far, then put the then run back and hook on the belt. And the reason I'm using the conveyor belt tower is I'm probably going to make it similar to like a bus. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll right here-ish. I'm going to put new. Full. Because I know that's not enough distance, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here on top. So this is just one little line from because that one feeds into that box, which this one here only makes 60. The one down here on the other side makes 120. So I'll walk down here and show you that one. And then this other one up here is a whole 240. He'll run down together. So my see, he's 120. So 120 and 60 is only 180. So that's no big deal, considering when you look up here, tier 3 belt runs to 70. So that, the two of that will never be the full of that line. So when you go down here to this point here, I could merge this, but you'd never have enough distance. So what I'm going to do, since I put these nice poles in, I'm going to take this one and drag them along together. Go along here now and put some poles and just run along here now for a second. Put in a couple of poles. And to this point, put the poles in. And then I'll come back and run the line across. So then I can go along here now with a tier 3 belt. And just run them down to here. Put the belt on there. Run along, put the belt on here. Down to this point. About that much there. So now I like the look of that much that I'm going to take apart my belt I have going across the land here and put it up on poles like this and make it similar to like a bus. Because as I'm doing this, I come to realize that there's a whole bunch of node items down here. I might want to, in the future, run the more items up across. Another one of those items up across this belt. So just so that we get a bit of height on the situation, I'll run it out to here, and as we did a minute ago, we're gonna container pole.
Wakes up with the sun in his eyes. Says what's the time and it's raining. He wonders how
We'll run this
time has gone
second shot, so that then we get a bit of height. We'll try to somewhat keep it clean. We'll run down the power line here with it. Oh. Oh, it's connecting with the. It's connecting in with the power pole. So what we'll do is we'll just. I was wondering why all of a sudden it went. So we'll somewhat grab it. This one's only right here. No biggie.
Times that he had, and he hopes that they remember.
Where's my full one? Not to be. Okay, my most one to be like here. So let's. Because it's fun and dandy to run this across the yard and not worry about it. And then as time goes on, you end up rebuilding it 2 or 3 times. But hopefully where this is tier 3, it can stay for a little bit of time in this state that we can just keep kind of somewhat adding on to what we got. And like the next big factory I plan on factory process I plan on tearing apart is the copper. So I know copper is rare. I know right off the bat there's one copper node over there, so I might as well basically run this bus over here knowing there's a copper node on the other side of that concrete from other people playing the same area. And I know there's, I think, I don't like him because he crosses over too much. He needs to kind of move more like here. There's a absolute ton of iron nodes around. I think there's one over here I can see in the hills, and maybe another one. There's one right there, and I know I think there's 2 or 3 on that one shelf. From watching other people play Satisfactory. Shelf ledge. The item. Unless they've moved the nodes since the last time watching someone play. Since I watched the person play. There you go. That looks a lot cleaner. Going across the land. So now, down here, we've got a full line on the top, and the bottom one kind of runs. So what I want to do is I want to kind of run these across this area here. So I want to kind of head towards my... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come... see, I want to cross to line up over here where it goes up. So if I line it up with this square here, so it lines up there. It should run across there nice, in a nice organized fashion. So since the highest thing this floor was made to fit was those 3, line up with that one. So what I'm gonna do, perfect. So what I'm gonna do, like I did over there, is go along and go a square and then a flat square on the bottom of that. And then I'm gonna go flat square. So then what I'm gonna do to get up there, Q, if you're wondering, if you open up your inventory, open up your menu, like your build menu, and you click on the key, that's how you get the item to pop up down on the bottom of your task menu. I have not to date figured out or remember how to flick the
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do right here is I'm just going to remove this square right now. And then jump down on this one. And once I'm down this one lines up with everything here. I'm just going to fill it in. So I'm going to walk right across here. And this is not going to, I'm hoping, this is not going to run into anything down here. Because when I do my iron, I'm going to put a chest and then loop it around and come up in tight to the wall, so there'll be nothing down here run into anything. It's just a nice clean way to run everything across. Other than running into the I need to figure out how to get up here now. So what I'm going to do is I shouldn't have took that out. I should have left that there. This will do for right now. My hub is in the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down there and take the hub out of the way. Because it is meant to come up here. Everything at some point will come up here. So right now, I'm just going to go down here now, take the hub out of the way. Okay, as long as I have the hub, blocks. Because where the hub has the launching thing in it, I'm not exactly sure what you call it, the little doohickey. That's what So now I will put back the bunch of weird ingredients out of my inventory that belongs in this, I think. Because I don't need a bunch of weird ingredients in my inventory. hopefully I'll not take anything important. And then this is up here. And we haven't unlocked this yet, which I do have the things, or trucks. So that's the only two things we have unlocked. I don't really care much about jump pads or the awesome shop. I might just unlock them for the point of unlocking them. So what I'm going to do here now is I'm going to do F. And then I'm going to put this back the way it was. And then I'll just make a walkway around this to get back up to where I want it. I should have left that where it was, because it's all nice and neat there for now. And this walkway here will probably never be removed. Okay, so now this walkway was about one block over, so now what I can do is I can just as easily go along here, kind of thing, and just kind of
Faith in one and two to come, one for love, our passion succumbs, three to rise, salvation in mind, four to find our peace of mind. I'm lost but close.
there you go. And now I'm over here, so now I'll just put it down with the half a notch it is.
Yeah, there's been some hard times.
So it's where it's at. No little trippy trippies. It's pretty bad having a little trippy trippy.
As we wait, we surely found, pressed our ears to the sound. Now we finally know
Little trippy trippies are bad,
how to put my time
because, yep, you will trip on them.
back home to find my
That's why they're called little trippy trippy.
another night, the last night.
So then that's that. Now I can build out across here, no trouble. And I can also fill this in, because that was half my problem. So when we get over to here, we'll just build over one around this chummy, and then we will just go up and slot in on our earth. So we'll probably, on second thought, build that right across here.
You got faith to do this my way, you're the
'Cause that would be even cleaner.
when lies of gold
I'll probably leave these 2 rows of floor here anyway. I'll just run on this one because I know that there's copper over there, so I'll probably just remove this one back a couple of bit. So I'll just remove that one back a bit. And then just move it over 1 row, because it doesn't really matter over here what row it pops out on. It's just as long as it pops out in an even, sensible-ish fashion. Because what I'll do is I'll walk over and I'll show you the other one. Because really, the box is right here, I think. Yeah, there's the box right there. I can see the output on it, so. So 1 more row over won't kill the world. It'll make it nice and neat and pretty. That I'll come up this side, run across, and run out the output arrows. Ooh, almost jumped clear it off that time. So I come over here. When I look over here, I'll show you. Because I see I have 2 extra spots on my thing, so I can just run these up to this, or even add in 1 ROM and run it up through. Almost jumped off that time. No, on into here. See how it runs underneath. So the belt is way up there, so you can run the belt all you want. Yeah, like that. Perfectly done, hunky dory. No questions asked. And just snake the other ones. And we'll just run them one next to each other. Let's do shortcut. Shortcut. So what we'll do is we'll go over here now and we'll bring over the belt. We'll probably bring one. We'll probably bring that over and then bring it up to it. So we'll probably go this one will probably run like this kind of thing. And just bring it up to the side of it, run it in. Something like this. We'll leave that over to the set side as far as we can, so that if we ever need to bring over another material, we can run it up, because we have technically room here for 3. If we just grab our elevator, which I think we can just bring it up like this, so, as we can, and then we'll just do. And then we will just take a number 3. And we'll just bring it in there. And the nice part about having this one step up is we I think if we go we should catch that. I guess like right there-ish. But I don't know why it wouldn't let me. Yeah, see? About right there. So we'll do F to that one. It's kind of going to line up. And before we get too far into this, we'll kind of figure out if I can run 4. 1 there. 1 there. That might be. That one might be a bit. No, the one right here ain't gonna matter. That one there ain't gonna matter because it can turn onto a different tile. This one ain't gonna matter because I have the one line coming over from there. Yeah, this one can turn into a different tile. I'm not worried about that one. You can come up to here and turn. So let's get to right about. See if I didn't derp that. No, I didn't. So we'll just use that as a placeholder. And then we'll run back here and grab the belt in the actual orientation and not move one square over or not. And then we'll know right where we're gonna go. Which is right there. Three, belt. You can do it this way, or you can do it. There is foundation pieces. You can get wall pieces, but I like this way of doing it better, my opinion, because of the at least this way you can walk underneath it. I think that's right. The other ones, when you put them down, they go on similar to poles like this. So they're this height, so you can't walk underneath them. This way, you can literally walk underneath the belts and run over to where you're going. So then, like, if you wanted to go over to where this was at, you could just literally run as like a road type thing. You could literally run in the spot. Like, okay, you're going over to the... Maybe you want to take a run over to the power plant. And once I get all the stuff built up there, you're probably not going to be... run under the belt, run in the little like okay, so it looks like this one is able to come all the way over. So let's go back here now and get the belt. And then we will run him over. Then what we'll do on the way back is we'll go along and place in the little squares for the next run of belt. And yes, that's clipping through a little bit. That's just the way it's gonna be. If I could, it's either gonna clip out over or clip in itself. I'd much rather it pass through it. It's kind of a double-edged thing. You either want it to float or you want it to clip. See if I can get out enough now and look down here and get this figured out. So I'm hoping to get it to come up here, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it's more gonna come up here. So let's grab on our is it this square it's clipping with? Or is it clipping with the... Is it clipping in the box? No, so they're clipping on the deck. It's clipping on the deck. 2 squares of deck. So since that's that, what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna come over here and then run that from that. See if I can get that to hook on that. Right there you go. Fashion. Over to here. So that then it runs. Here. Is that too tight then to run? I'd say it is. So what I'll do is I'll go like this, delete that, and then grab it from there. But I have no way of getting down here. And the whole concept of keeping it up high, what I'll do then is I'll grab the right into there. That sneaks in pretty good. And then as we work through the night, which I don't normally do much in the night. I'll run over here. That's a very nice thing to see. Why don't you just come on over? Why don't you just stay with me? That's a very nice thing to see. As I'm checking on my power plant here, it still feels good. I'm noticing that poor little thing finally filled up. Give you guys a little tour.
always down to go? Or do you just want someone with common goals? Are you looking for one man or one night? Someone who stays or leaves before the sunlight? This ain't a courtroom, no judgment from me, but the jury's out. I need a testimony. Have you been with a rapper before? If I came to your city, would you see me on tour? Said I had a metaphor, but I think I'm at a 10, so there's something I gotta ask before the night ends. Why don't you just come on over?
So how it's set up is there's 3 power plants on this side, 3 power plants on this side. They each have a water tank and a storage bin. So as you can see here, all the water tanks and all that is filled up. And I have a feed coming in from here and a feed coming in from here. And there's 3 more here and 3 more here. The water runs in this side and either side. Because you can see the 2 lines here coming in, the 2 lines coming here. Feed comes in from all directions. Here I don't have the top feed hooked up yet. That was a thing that I was trying to maneuver. So each one of these here, there's 4 pumps. They also have a tank, I think, on each. They have a tank on each feed in. 40 feet in, and that's the power plant. As I notice here, I have a tower, and I will go up on the tower to give you guys a little bit of a look. See, you have 4 pumps, and we have 3, 3, and 6. No. Oops. So that's my little power plant. See, that's why I like having the ramps off the ground. So I have a 240 line that leads up to the item, and it splits off here 3 ways. One goes to that side, one goes to that side, one goes to the end. So then it comes all the way back and runs into here. And as you can see, a lot of this looks pretty full. So it's been probably 2 or 3 streams filling up. So now what I was waiting on was, once I get anything I want on the go now, I have more power than I would ever need for anything. Because right now I have 4 on. Yeah, I'm in over my head, but something about you in the city makes me hope for the best. But fuck it, dog, I'm 23 with the world on a string, getting paid for every word that I sing. I earned everything, been working, and now I'm paying rent with my passion. GQ sending checks when I know nothing about fashion. I swear to something you lacking that I know how to supply. We ain't even gotta talk, I see it all in your eyes, so don't you worry that I'm I have to go get some more I'm just happy that I'm back to really feeling this good, I swear. Ain't no telling what we gon' do. Oh, that was a good shot. steel beams. What I was trying to do was jump out on the conveyor belt and then walk up the conveyor belt. But no, I missed her and had to jump around because I was gonna walk up. I was gonna walk up this kind of thing. Every word to all that soul boom bap, so play that Mary J. Nah, there's no more rainy days. You prefer that 702 over them 808s. Fine, I guess this is probably all full. Mad when I take the bill and pay for meals, ain't even got to say it's real, cause I understand the value of time and place. She can tell I'm overthinking the way that I'm looking past her, so she turned my head toward her and she kissed my face and said I'm here right now, and baby that's all that matters. And now she walking around my place with no clothes on, so draw the blinds, baby, we can put a show on. Just know that I won't be tripping no matter how we continue, cause I'ma be great without you. Imagine how I'd be with you, I swear that there ain't no telling what we gon' do. I'm just trying to love you, so come and spend the night, let me treat you right, baby, baby, because ain't no question what we want to. Let me be the one to. I'm just gonna cheat, walk out across this a little bit here so that I can get done a little quicker, because I think if I remember correctly, I'm only like right here with the belt. And then to here. So then I'm probably going to put those two tiles back. Maybe one rampy section. And jump out across this here again. Which, the amount of times I've walked out across here, I'm probably going to leave this here. Just so I can walk back and forth, because the amount of times I've needed to walk back and forth here in the last couple minutes has been that's off that a little bit. Every road that leads to heaven's right inside you, so I can say hello, my only one. Just like the morning sun, you keep on rising till the sky knows your name, and you're still my chosen one. Remember who you are. So what we'll do here now is we'll probably do a 4 right here. Line it up with this one. Double height. And then we'll have to. Three. And then do this one. So that's done perfect. And then I'll have to so hear me out, I won't go, no goodbyes, just hellos, and when you cry, I will cry, and when you smile, I will smile, and next time that At this point, I don't even have to figure out which one is the full belt and which one is the not, because at this point now it doesn't matter.
Just like the morning sun, you keep on rising till the sky knows your name, and you're still my chosen one. Remember who you are. No, you're not perfect, but you're not your mistakes.
So once it goes over to here, I'm just going to basically all feed them into the one item. They're all getting feed into a the one bus system, similar to like this one here, where the items come in on one row and the machine feeds it on the other, and it's a big loop. But this one will probably have a couple of boxes at either end, type thing.
Just my luck. There's no reason for me now to get up and go.
So I know they're both. I know it's 420 total, so it doesn't really matter. Which one is a little bit less than the other, because they're all going to get I wonder, will that steak over there a little nicer if it doesn't have the... That's not gonna like that either way. No. Well then. It wants to be complicated. This will fit in here. It's in there. Don't know if it's gonna work, but we will. It fits in there. It's about 50% of the battle. Technically don't need that crossover there. I'm gonna take the crossover out. Now I wonder, will this one do the same derpy magic? No. Now this is when you get into the interesting part. Am I going to be able to do the same? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go like this. If I leave myself enough room, I should be able to do the same three. Same system, just 3 ways. But we'll see when we get into that here now in a minute. Oh. I'm still gonna have to eat some berries here, or I'm gonna die if it falls off the ramp one more time. Oh look, I didn't die that time at all. That's the fun of this. This is half the fun of this style of system. Is you're doing a lot of this prep work for I could just as easily blob this stuff in wherever I wanted, but then I'd have to do it over again. So I'm trying to somewhat do it in a permanent-ish fashion. So this, to me, is more of a somewhat do it in a nicer, permanent-ish fashion, so that it will be. And I'll probably put a type of shorten it back, put some stairs or ramp or something there too, so that you don't have to always jump. I did this one time before. I can't walk on that side right now. What I'm going to do here now is I'm going to put it like this. So that, right about here, I'm going to put 2. And then can I come 9 off that? Will let me. This one is clipping in the belt. This won't work here. But now I wonder if I delete this one, this piece of belt, and then put this in this orientation, then no, it won't let me jump up there either. Just very so slightly slot it over so that you can put the item elevator in a might even not need the item elevator on that one. If it won't work, I'll try it with no item elevator at all. I only need to come out and go up to this height. But it was just one of those things where it will look all nice. It does look all nice and pretty. Who says factory building doesn't have to be pretty? That would work. For some reason it won't connect to that one, but it connects to that one. Doesn't really matter to me what way it connects. Same thing there. Now the belts are not the most prettiest thing to look at. So now we have our three. Yeah, they kind of curve a little bit, but that's the fun of bus building, because like technically now I can run items over and back on this same bus, or I could run it over on this side and then back on that side. There's a little weirdity to them, but you know. Is that on the platform or is it? No. Get this put in here now. Oh, so we're on our way in. Don't need that way over there. I'd like to have that look like it's on the actual platform, but for some reason it wants to do the floaty magic. So let's get this brought over here. And then next week we will get ready for building a bus with we'll basically take the three of those now and we will blend them together, and we'll basically take them three and I'll leave you with a picture of three nice concrete lines. Put in the line. So next week we will get ready and build our 10 concrete on the go there. And as you can see here, you see the we have lines made all over them. Yep. So thank you very much for all coming out tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow night. The same time, same place. Don't forget your snacks. Tomorrow night we will be playing Farm Sim 19. Just in case you missed it, thank you very much for coming. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you like the content. Tomorrow night we will be playing Farm Sim 19. Same place, same time. Have a good evening, everyone.